Hey there, it's me, Barb. I'm a crumble. It's gonna crumble. Can you believe it? What is that song? One thing it crumbles, a miracle, a miracle. Barbara finally got there. Yay! Okay, I'm ready for cookies and cakes. Woo, woo! I love this polar fleece. Oh, it's so yummy. I thought it was going to be nicer today. It got colder and colder and colder, and I keep this in my little trunk. I've been meaning to show you this since, well, I was going to do it for my anniversary in February, and I never did it. Oh, so much time has passed, and I just miss you all. I hope you're doing all right, Barb's besties. I still love you, and who knows if you'll even watch this anymore, but I would hope so. And if not, well, you know, life goes on. People got things to do, places to go, people to see. All right, we're at Crumbl Cookies. Woo, 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 woo. I'm getting more excited as the moments go on. And so many great new cakes and stuff I have not tried. I gotta wait till they come back around. Well, without further ado, let's see if I can even play this dang-up thing anymore. Are you ready, Ann? Oh, excuse me. Oh, and Columbus State University. I heard you are all watching this, so thank you, Presley and your gang, the old theater gang. I love a theater gang. You all, are you ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Crumbl cookies, warm and delicious, soft and sweet. Crumbl sweet cakes. Oh, what a treat! They can't be beat. I'm singing. Oh, oh, what a treat! They can't be beat. Ba-dum-bum. Woo! I love cakes. I love pies. I love everything. Well, obviously, I am rusty dusty, aren't I? Oh, goodness sakes. My little Daisy was in the car with me this morning, but she was conked out, and I have somewhere else to go after this, and I couldn't get back and forth and upside down. Crumbl's kind of out of the way for us, so it takes a little bit of extra time. And I got good news. Good news, good news. It was the first time, you know, since Hurricane Helene back in September 27th. I don't know if I'll ever forget that date. I couldn't get here the way I normally get here, so I have to go all the way around, upside down, dibbly doodle. And every once in a while I'd try to get here, and it would just, I couldn't get there. It was just too blocked off, too mess. But I got here today. Progress! Now, I did a video, and I still haven't posted it. I thought, oh, it's too windy. It's going to irritate people. I think it's better further down. But I've been trying to experiment with piecing pieces together, and then I go, oh, no good, and I don't post it. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will one day, and you guys are going, no, I'll go, oh, Barbara, just don't do that. Or you might say, oh, I wish. Anyway, all righty. So we've got 4 cookies and cakes we're going to try. 2 cookies and 2 cakes. Well, they're equal playing field. So what we have here today is the new BISCOFF cake. That looks yummy, yummy, yummy. We've got the, what do we have here? The chocolate, cookies and cream brownie, which was here all month, but I have not gotten to it, so let's see what I think. And this is the pineapple whip, and I've never had that. I went to check, I said, I don't think I've ever had it. Because you all, they have the ultimate peanut butter. Now, I rated that a 13, and I wanted to get that, but I thought, well, you're here to review. So I didn't. I sacrificed for you all, and the milk chocolate chip is the one this week, and of course, I've given that a 10. Now, when I was thinking dark chocolate chip, I rated it lower, but I thought, no, this is milk chocolate chip. Very nice milk chocolate chip on that chocolate chip. The strawberry crumb cake is the other cookie I'm not reviewing, and I've reviewed that twice in short, so it might pop up for you, or you can just put in Crumbl Cookies, Barb, strawberry crumb cake cookie, and it'll pop up. And then this one is the chocolate sea salt toffee. Woo! That looks nice. Now, where do I begin? Where do I begin to tell my story of the Crumbl cookies and cakes? I just don't know, my friends. Okay, we are going to start. Will you all I feel like I always have a kind of a plan, like once I see the cookies, what I'm going to do, but I'm going off course. I'm all wackadoodle this morning. We are going to do, because it's morning, and pineapples. Oh, I should have worn my pineapple earrings. Oh, no, an earring fell out. Oh, no, it was a cookie. Well, I had a turtleneck underneath this, a black turtleneck, and I was getting a little too warm in the car. Well, it's probably out on the road somewhere. I'll have to go look at it. But I had a little, please forgive. Okay, let's do this one. It's morning. Pineapples mean welcome in Hawaii, I think it is, the pineapple. So we're going to do this one. It looks a little yellow, almost too yellow, almost very artificially. But who knows? I have to keep an open mind. Woo! So here we are. Where is it? The pineapple whip, a pineapple sugar cookie with a perfect swirl of fresh whipped pineapple flavored topping. So it's not fresh pineapple, of course. Wouldn't that be fun to have a little slice of pineapple on there? Ooh. Alrighty, let's take a bite, right? Here we go. Well, I bet you that's the same as this, wouldn't you think? Ooh, let me show you. I think that's the same as this. Let me taste. Ooh, you taste the pineapple. Yeah, they're the same taste. So I'm going to move this over here. Some people get upset that I use my fingers. You all, I'm eating my cookie. It's my cookie. When you get your cookie, you can use a knife. I have knives here, but hey, this is faster and easier. All ready? Take a bite, right? You all, have I been away too long? You all, this, I did not expect this. Let me take another bite. All right, let's talk. The sugar cookie's very plain, and it's not like your that almond sugar cookie, the pink sugar cookie. It's just their plain batter. I gotta say, it's kind of too plain, kind of a little tacky taste to it. I feel like they could up that game a little bit. I don't know what's making it tacky, but less of that and a little more honey or sugar or something in there, brown sugar. It's but if you like their sugar cookies, you're gonna love this. I actually, which I'm gonna confess to you, I was not expecting to like this cookie. And you know, we try to have a clean slate, but sometimes we're just human. We're just humming along, humans. And why don't we say people instead of humans, men's? And okay. Oh, I go off. All righty. That's just being silly, Willie. Well, maybe not. All right. I'm going to just... Okay. This icing whip, this, even though it's a bright yellow, I have got to tell you, it is delicious. It is delicious. It's really nice. I almost think if they had it on that other sugar cookie base they have, this is, you know, this is really soft. It would even be better. I like it a little more crispy. But I tell you, I'm very, very surprised. I really love this topping, this icing. Usually it's too sweet. It's really light, and you get the taste of pineapple. So if you like a sugar cookie and you like pineapple, you're going to love this cookie. It would be a 10 for you. For me, because the cookie's so plain and a little tacky tasting. Oh, God, here I go again. I was going to do a short on this. I'm not going to be able to. It's funny. As long as I have that icing on the cookie, I could just chew. But once the pineapple whip flavoring jumps away, you're left with that cookie. This saves the cookie. So I'm going to say, I want to give it an 8 because this is so good. Oh, this light is so good. So, but for me, that thing, so I'm going to give it a 7.75, and I think I'm being generous. A 7.6. Woo! I've never done a 7.6 before. Let's give it a 7. Let me think. Okay, cookies base average is 5. Wes, I know you're not going to like what I say, but he doesn't like 7s. I think it's a 7.5. Maybe a 7. It's going down because of this cookie base. A 7.2. That's what I'm going to leave it with. 7.2. I feel good about that. But I tell you, that pineapple whip, I never dreamed it, you all. How wonderful. Wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. It's awfully nice, it's paradise that I'm thinking of you. You all, I have just decided to celebrate my joy. And, you know, no one's going to suppress my joy and my happiness and my fun. No one. No one's going to do it. No one's going to do it. No one's going to suppress my joy. I made that up. I'm such a songwriter. All right, let's get going. One down. I only have 3 more to go. Okay, I got to get busy. Well, let's do this one. I'm curious about this one. I feel like I had it, but I don't see anywhere where I had. Now, I used to write down, well, I still do, write down things on a little piece of paper, all my ratings, but I haven't transferred them onto the computer, so maybe I have, maybe I haven't. All I know is it's a chocolate sea salt toffee cookie, a gooey and delicious combination of chocolate, toffee, and milk chocolate chips, all topped with a dash of flaky sea salt, which we can see. All right, this is a warm cookie. I think it's a warm cookie. Okay, ready? Let's find a nice little place. I can tell it's crisp on the outside. And see, not a soggy bottom. I like to say that because that's what the pros say. Okay, ready? I'm going to take a bite. Ooh! I get a little too excited. What is wrong with me, you all? All right, take a bite, right? I want to finish eating. Okay, it's a warm cookie, crisp on the outside, nice and light and gooey on the inside. Not too gooey. I'm used to these being a little thicker. A very nice chocolate cookie, I would say, right now. I haven't tasted the toffee yet. I tasted the milk chocolate chips and, of course, the chocolate. So I want to taste the toffee, and I see it. I see it peeking out of there, right there. Oh, heck. I was going to want to do a short on this, too, but it's all for you. See, I broke it open, and I still don't. I see a little titch of toffee right there. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, take a bite, right? Mmm. 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 I want to beep. If it was just called a chocolate cookie, I would be beeping up a storm. But because they say it's toffee, I can't find the toffee. I bite where the toffee is, but you're not getting that toffee flavor. Okay. Don't get me wrong. This is a wonderful cookie. Easily a 10, 9.9 and 9.9. But because they say it's a toffee, chocolate sea salt toffee, and it's in the name, I can't give it a 9 or a 10. Wah, wah. Well, it's such a good chocolate cookie, though, you all. It tastes like a 10. But because they say there's toffee in it, I can't give it a 10. Why don't we give it a 9? I can't give it an 8. It's so good. I got cookies on my teeth. I know some people hate that. You know, I love it when I get food caught back there or whatever, because then it's more for later. Like all of a sudden you go, there's a little sugar there. All righty, 2 down, 2 to go. Boo, boo, boo. You know, I saw Snow White. I was talking about it in my last vlog. And, you know, of course I saw Wicked. And if you have not seen Wicked, you all, I got to tell you, you got to get off your hiney. You got to go find it. You got to go to one of those theaters that do, like, you know, old movies and go see it, because I tell you, it is so worth it on the big screen. Oh, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. I'm through with second guessing. No time to go back to sleep. I just love it. I think the difference between Snow White and Wicked, well, there's a huge difference. Night and day, and that's too bad. I feel like the lead in Snow White, she was wonderful. She's got a beautiful voice. Now, apparently on her advertising tour, she got a little political, and that upset Disney, or really political. So, tis the time, tis the season. All right. So, but as I say, really quick, Snow White, it just didn't quite work. I think they were so busy battling inclusion and then not inclusion, and they got too caught up in what the public thought instead of doing what they knew was best, because that's what Wicked did. They just closed off the world and said, we're going to create this wonderful, magical place. And that's what Disney used to do. And I mean, I'm glad I saw it, because I would have always wondered, if you're a film student, it's a good movie to see, to go, why didn't this quite work? It was like some of the animation wasn't quite up there. The AI on the dwarfs was kind of like, Dopey was cute. And the queen, she was beautiful, and she sang well, but something it wasn't coming from within. You know, when Wicked, I gotta stop talking, but with Wicked, I'm gonna just say this, with Wicked, with Glinda and, well, you know, Ariana and Cynthia, everything came from within, and it came throughout, and you just believed it, you know. With these other ones, well, Snow White did that, but the other ones, it didn't feel like it was coming from within. And, you know, I think with AI and animation, it's hard to get that soul coming from within. Now, I know they're advancing with AI like crazy. I'm going to stop talking. So, yeah, I mean, Wicked is a 10, 15, you know, 1 out of 10, and Snow White, maybe a 7, maybe less. But I'm glad I saw it. And that whip is good. Pineapple whip. I've never tasted something like that. It's so good. Alrighty, let's move on. We got stuff to do, places to go, people to see. I was gonna do this next, but I just had chocolate. I'm picking up these. I was gonna do it earlier. See what went with my jacket vest, but I guess none of them do. Somebody said, what's in all those containers? It's all water. Some are warmer, some are colder. I used to sometimes have milk here, but I get lazy. All right, should we do the new one now? Let's do the new one. All right, the new one is the BISCOFF cake. Here's the BISCOFF cake. Now, the front, I'm sorry, it got kind of smudged trying to make a photograph for the thumbnail. I don't know how people do all this stuff. I guess there's some classes or something in it, but I haven't gone. You can tell. All right, the BISCOFF cake. Let's look at this. And it's kind of smushed, but it says 2 layers of fluffy cake flavored with warm spices and complete with swirls of BISCOFF frosting, melty BISCOFF spread, and a crunch of BISCOFF cookie crumbs. So that must be the cookie crumbs. Now, it's a cake. I was about to try to eat it, but, ooh, I smelled it. I smelled the spices. I'm going to use my fork. Now, I would think that they should ask if you want a fork. I came in today, and the managers weren't there, but last time I went, I didn't say anything, but I'm going to say something this time, because I thought Crumbl was known for giving a really warm welcome and saying, hello, hello. And this time it didn't happen. The time before it didn't happen. Once it doesn't happen, I go, okay, everyone has a bad day. But twice I go, it's okay to get crazy and go, hi, how you doing? Well, for me it is. Other people probably go, oh, this place is a crazy house. Alrighty, the BISCOFF cake. I'm yelling again. That's because I get excited. Okay, let me cut into, woo, this ends up being a big piece because I want the 2 layers and then the frosting on the top. Ready? Oh, this is very nice. That icing, traditional for Crumbl, is a little too sweet for me. But the BISCOFF is really light, so it's very nice. I like how they're making these icings lighter. Okay. the cake part is nice and light and fluffy and it's like a spice cake. Now, Biscoff was new to me. I had never heard of Biscoff. I've never heard of the Biscoff spread before I came to Crumbl. I mean, I had lived in the South since 87? No, 84. 87? Well, 84, 1984 I've been in. So how long is that? 84, 94, 2004, 2014. 41 years? Is that right? 41 years. And I hadn't. So don't tell me it's because, but it's a Southern thing, because you would think some, I mean, I've been to those church suppers. I've been to all those kind of things. Okay. Now the cake has a little aftertaste. Wait, that's not great. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now there's a big old cookie in the middle of this cake icing. Okay, let me get some icing in here. I probably threw my hand at you. You know, this is nice. Nice and light. Too sweet for me. Would I get it again? I don't think so. It's too sweet, but the cake is nice and light and moist. Some people don't like that word, moist. When you're talking about a cake, I think it's fine. Woo! I just go to a 7. 1 out of 10, 1, you're going to get sick on the side of the road, never want to hear or speak of it again. And 10, you can't stop thinking about it. You're going to tell your friends and family, and you're going to go back for more. 5 being average makes me want to rate it lower. It's so sugary. Now I'm starting, let me show you this. Now I'm starting to see that Biscoff spread in the middle. See, I didn't see it at first. See right there. So let's take one more bite of that. Oh my goodness, this is sweet. Oh my goodness, people, help me. I'm on the sweet train. Toot, toot. I'm on the sweet train. Toot, toot. It's nice. It's really nice. Maybe it's a 7.25. In the beginning, you don't taste that Biscoff spread in the middle. It's very sweet. That icing's too much, but and it tastes, the cakey part tastes store-bought. I mean, bought. Cake box. Gives you that tacky taste a little bit. All right, I feel good about a 7.25. Wait a minute. If the pineapple whip I gave a 7.2, that's not right. Okay, the Biscoff cake is a 7 if on a good day. And the pineapple whip, 7.2, I think. All right. Well, you get the idea, right? You get the idea. All right, I'm on the last one, you all. Wait a minute, before we do that, oh my goodness sakes, I have been delinquent, and I'm so sorry. I'm just one of those not perfect people. And, you know, life has been wild. And, you know, I don't really get paid for this. And, you know, if I had a commitment and this was a job or something, you bet I'd be there with my bells on. But I just want to say there's been so many people. And do you remember that video I did? Well, I didn't do it. Emmy did it with her dad, Wes. She's a real cutie patootie. She turned 16 on February 16th, and I never said happy birthday. And I'm sorry, Emmy. I don't know if you're going to see this, but happy birthday to Emmy. Wait a minute, just a second. In February, we missed Destiny. She turned 31, having fun. Olivia, new boyfriend Mitch. I don't know if he's still around. Mitch is turning 27. So, Olivia, I know you had mentioned Mitch, and I didn't forget. I just didn't get there. So, Mitch, I hope you had a good birthday in February. And be nice to that Olivia. She sounds like a real nice, sweet gal. She's so sweet. Timmy is turning 12. Timmy turned 12 on the 12th. 12 on the 12th. Emmy was 16 on the 16th of February. And last but not least, Debbie. I don't even know if you're out there. I don't know if you even watch anymore. But Debbie's birthday was on February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. And she was my first viewer to make a comment way back when I started this channel. So, Debbie, if you see me, Debbie, can you hear me? Debbie, can you see me? Woo! March, I only have 2 birthdays down here, and that was Gone Wild. and QT Gone Wild on the 13th, and Linda on the 17th. And Linda, you're always commenting. Not Linda. Linda's husband's birthday was on St. Patrick's Day on the 17th. And I hope you had a good birthday. So you all just know that I'm thinking of you. I think the world of you, and happy birthday to you. Even though it's an old time song for you. It's very late, but I care. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. I hope you have a good year. You know, if you don't celebrate your birthday, I hope you do, because it's good to celebrate yourself, that you're here. You're here. Alrighty. Okay. Celebrations done. And Columbia State University, I don't know if you're still hanging with me. We're on the last one. This has been featured all month. I have missed it, so you know I haven't been here for a long time. Cookies and cream brownie. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee. Now this feels a little hard. I wonder if this is a yesterday brownie. Look at that, but doesn't that look pretty? Okay, a dark chocolate brownie packed with cookies and cream pieces in semi-sweet chunks, crowned with white drop buttercream, sprinkled with cookies and cream pieces, and drizzled with chocolate ganache. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, I suppose you could use a fork, but since it's a brownie, I'm going to try to take a bite of it. I want to beep you all. But it's like, you know, this is like getting the corner piece of a brownie. Now, if you like corner pieces, you're going to love it, because you have that real crispy, really rich chocolate. Then you bite in and it's soft, and you get the chocolate. Oh, this is rich, you all. This one you can share this one definitely with 6 people, or at least 4. It is so rich. The icing is a little too sweet for me. I don't think you're surprised to hear that. And it's Oreo. It's like an Oreo on the top. Cookies and cream. Mm-hmm. Heaven. I'm in heaven. A shaker, it's a rising. My car is a shaking. I always wonder, is someone going to come by and see if I'm okay? People have. Oh. Well, I'm on a high now. I am full of sugar. I'm full of sweetness. That is something else, you all. Can I say something? I would hope that sometimes, now maybe they have, and I've been watching. I know Crumble's all into cakes now, but Crumbl Cookies was founded on cookies. And I would hope every once in a while, maybe once a month, they just have cookies. Because some people, that's why they come, is just for the cookies. I like the cakes. I like the experimenting. They just cost a little more. Like this whole, this 4-pack cost me, I'm going to tell you how much it cost me. For 4 crumbly, $19.23. My tax was $126, so the total was $19.23. So 4-pack was $17.97. But it's because I had 2 cakes and 2 cookies. Oh, that was good, you all. I don't know if I've even talked about life or anything, but time is a-wasting, and you've got a life. Don't you be eyeballing my favorite cookies. Don't you cross that line. We're gonna rumble if you touch my crumble. Hands off, they're mine. You might scream me out, mumble, 'cause my mouth be full of my favorite crumble. Eugene, I have not forgotten you. Eugene had the lyrics, and she sent those to me, and then I put the little toonie to it. Little toonie loony to it. All right, I gotta get it going. I got to go visit a friend. And I hope you're all right. Just hang in there if you're not. And you know, it's okay to bump along through life. That's human. You know, it's kind of like humming. You just got to hum along. Did you know that if you hum, they say that it actually helps your endorphins or whatever come in, or whatever those good things are, good juju. Humming helps. I didn't know that. So just start humming and, you know, humming, being a humming human. But you know, sometimes we do have to bump along. Sometimes we need to be sad. Sometimes we need to be upset. And, you know, those are all little signs to let us know what's going on in our life if we're not paying attention. not to lash out on other people and not to, ruin people's property or anything, but just to kind of go, okay, I'm really grumpy this morning. I wonder why. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep. Or, oh, I'm really hungry. Or, oh, what she said last night really upset me. Maybe I should talk to her. That kind of stuff. Oh, I just can't help myself. That social worker in me always comes out. I'm sorry. You all take good care of yourselves. And listen, until the next time, what am I going to say? Happy trails to you until we crumble again or before. Take care, you all. Bye-bye.